They don't, they didn't get a speeding ticket for them here.
Not by me.
Go ahead, Ron.
Okay, I want to ask that the December 1st, 2025 public hearing and the regular scheduled meeting of the Coatesville Town Council minutes be approved as written.
I'll make a motion to approve them.
Second.
One more thing, once again, I want to congratulate Brady Cribbley. He was named to the Indy Star 2025 Super Football Team.
Good, good. Okay. Well, I think we got the storm grant all completed, our part of it. It will be awarded April 19th, what I've been told, so that's don't know really. I got the idea that it might not make it, but I don't know, just my idea. Okay, I showed this to Ronnie. This is what happens when you have a power outage on the big lines. Just burn in two.
Doing the job.
And when you burn them in two, you're gonna off. That is a big one. First time I ever seen one of them burn two. But we hope it don't happen anymore. I did contact Stewart Signs.
Okay, they were one on my list.
They're the one that puts signs up. Big Cascade School. They got a list wherever they go. But you know, the money to do that we don't have right now. It's gonna be 26,000 just for the sign, or if you want a sign and a header on it, you know, with your name above there, then it'll be about 29,000. And they can use our post and our power.
That's an installed price.
Yes,
Better than I thought, actually.
but
Double sided, of course.
it's, you know, I really don't know that much about them. Asked the guy and he took pictures of them from up there.
These bigger, same size.
Bigger,
If you talk bigger, yeah,
yeah, it's bigger.
that would be better. Bigger, better.
The difference of them, it's like Cascades when you go down the highway, you
Yeah.
see their name on top. Without the sign being on, it's still there. That's what that would be. It still had Town of Coatesville,
Yeah.
whatever, but not gonna worry too much about that right now. Just one of the things. See bingo and the snow blower. We did get rid of the snow blower. And it was, everything was above board. Everybody wanted, she wanted legally.
You want to legal?
Yeah, we didn't give it away. And Corley's fault if we didn't do it right.
fault we didn't do it right.
Thought it was gonna run us all out of the building when it was leaking gas all night. But that was part of it. Yeah.
Everybody passed out.
The reefs across America, you know, it was, we were supposed to do the 13th on a Saturday and it was horrible weather, so we moved it. They moved it to the 20th. And we went out there and put all the reefs down in snow. And the problem was the markers they put down, a lot of them were covered up. I did go back the next day or 2 days later, make sure all of them were down. So they're all done. And then today, we picked them all up. And there won't be any clutter. Picked them all up and they're, matter of fact, we use them to start a fire with today. And good. We replaced some signs on Von Trust Street, 3 of them. And because they were actually spelled wrong. To me, there was, but it's okay. And Ted Von Trust sent me a message thanking the town for doing that, making it right. But there's Paving, we're gonna have to think real hard about that this year. Ronnie, I was gonna ask you if we didn't get the storm sewer grant,
Mhm.
that would leave, could we use that money for the paving?
It's tax dollars we get for stormwater. From, that we tax the people on. I think it'd be tough.
I think that would be.
We get in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah. If it came out of the street fund, wouldn't have no problem there, or even
the
edit,
potential portion of it, maybe if you could tie it to.
tied
storm-
to a project, yeah.
Yeah, to the storm site. But
Mhm.
to say the whole thing, I would be not very comfortable with that.
Yeah, and there's always next year, I mean, we could build the funds up.
Yeah, well. Paving, we got quite a bit we could do.
Yeah.
And then one paving, that I would like to do is Teal Lake. And you're gonna say, really? Well, Teal Lake, for fact, doesn't have any very good paving. I mean, I was there when they put it down. It's very, very thin and it's starting to come up.
Is it broken up any place though? I mean, just,
Yes. And
man, it costs a fortune though.
yeah, that's what I was saying. And what I asked the engineer about it, instead of grinding it all down, just grind the
Yeah.
curb side. And then feather it into the curbs, but leave the asphalt all we can get on the center.
How thick is it currently?
When they put when they put the top coat on, it's a half inch. And there's spots where it's already come
It
up.
had to be approved by Henry County. I mean,
Yeah, that's,
they approved it
That's
finally,
thin.
because we had a bond on ever. And he wanted that released so he gets money. So,
Yeah,
surprised they approved it.
yeah, well, Henry County does things sometimes, not all the time.
Maybe they'd like to repay it for us.
No. Well, you're a street commissioner. It's all on you.
No, this
not
is-
yet,
this-
no, we
this-
don't have a street commissioner right now. We
Yeah,
don't have a council president or a vice president.
This
This is a
new
The
year.
Organization.
organizational day.
Oh, my. Yeah, I get out of this job today.
You got somebody that can't vote no for themselves right now.
No, it's,
Oh,
it's just, we've got a couple things I'd like to do and we'll start back on the county on the bridge. And that spring is around the corner and we're gonna have all this water. And I don't know if there's anybody in farm fields, Jimmy, you know more about that, in that office up there, they all laid off or anybody working?
I haven't tried to. I need to go up there anyway. I have.
Anyway, it's something we gotta get back on to, and then the bridge down there needs replaced or whatever. On Milton. The culvert. That could all be done at once. Do a lot better. I was supposed to call me, the county engineer, give me a guy's name, and the guy would call me right back, and I've never heard from him, but that's par for the course. So I'm gonna start back on them again. But I think everything else is running to par. Anybody got anything else?
I got a couple of things. I got resolutions 2026-5 concerning the rounding of cash payments to the Coatesville Power and Light. Basically, be it resolved, any cash payment to the Coatesville Power, this is concerning pennies. Any cash payment to the Coatesville Power and Light Company for pennies are concerned will be rounded up to the nearest 5 cents. When the customer's bill is rounded up to the nearest 5 cents, the difference will be applied to the electric bill. Same way if they don't want to pay the penny, I mean, they'll go get some. We won't be out nothing one way or the other.
Good. Good. Good thing.
And last but not least, the Cascade Post promo. would like a donation this year. Like, we gave them 225 last year, or 250, I'm sorry, 250 last year.
It has to be based on public safety, which.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
Just,
Motion and second?
I'll make a motion 250.
I'll second.
Okay. That's all I've got.
Police department?
Can give you our fourth quarter numbers and year to date or year end numbers. So fourth quarter stats, we had 231 patrol hours, 2 training hours, 49 traffic stops, 8 ordinance violations, and 25 calls for service. For the entire year, 2025, we had 1,174 hours worked compared to 1,192 last year, so pretty much right on the mark. Training hours this year were 103. Last year they were 63.5. Traffic stops this year were 124 compared to 187 last year, but things are getting better with the violations, so people aren't coming through here as fast as they used to. Ordinance violations, we had 33. We weren't counting that last year. Calls for service were up this year, 129 compared to 103 last year, but arrests were cut in half. We had 3 this year compared to 6 last year.
Okay.
And
What
Ronnie, I'll
about
give
Yes,
these to you.
please.
What about the ordinance for the cars?
We're going to talk about that tonight, but Tim not being here. He's the one that we both kind of wanted to talk about that one, but
Prepared, start?
that's what we wanted to make sure everybody was aligned, because I know he had questions. I'm not sure what questions he had. I know I had a few, but
I have no problem with that, long as we do it. Everybody's on the same page.
yeah, we want to make sure we're all on the same page along, and make sure we have, from our standpoint,
Well, then we'll do it next meeting.
Then okay. next
that's fine by
week.
me. Fine with you guys.
Let's do it. Let's get something. So we all know where we're headed.
Yep.
That's a good thing. Jimmy, you got anything? No. Eric, you okay?
yeah, well, you guys need to have an ordinance, you need to elect your officers.
Well, maybe we can get that.
Well, then I guess you probably would stay on.
Probably stay on.
All right, Jimmy, time for you to talk.
I make a motion, we keep the officers the same as last year.
Yes, that would be a good idea, considering one here.
Got something else you want to put Chris on?
Hmm?
Unless you got something else you want to put Chris on. You get along with you.
I think
You
there's,
just never been to get along with, right?
no. Cemetery is, runs pretty nice. We have to find out from Chris about who's gonna mow the cemetery next year. It's January. The price is gonna be different. So I think everything else is good down there. Except for I was wanting to find a way to pave it. The cemetery's money to pave the cemetery, right?
Yeah, now we've only got 37,000 in cemetery funds. We'll have to watch it.
Okay. See, we no longer have a restaurant in town, but we're gonna have supposedly a sandwich shop, so we'll just wait and see. And asked me at Ringo the other night, they wanted to ask me some questions about rumors. I said, I don't have anything to say about it.
They're all over the place.
just. I used to speak on. All right, that's all I've got. Librarian,
Good.
everybody good down there? Okay. Hey. What the fire department's got going on, I do know, Ronnie, they got a bill coming to us for one of them door openers malfunctioned again.
Okay,
So we get, the same guy works on ours, who's working on theirs.
Yeah, I see him there. I seen him there today, I believe.
Yeah, he was here. He's, heard where to send the bill and always wants to know. So give it to Ronnie. All right, that's all for me. Close it.